Okay, what's next? Let's create shapes that will affect our surface. So go back to create panel. Make sure you just deselected, and let's just create let's create a 3D shape now. So just like standard primitives, let's go to object that is a rectangle. Let's do a rectangle like this. So when you do the X, Y, nothing's happened because you need to select the Z. It's not too important. We kind of just want a plane really. So you could have just done that by creating a plane like this. Go back to my top view and just create a plane like that. And so you have these edge faces, but we want no segments because it's not really necessary at this point. Cool. Okay, so now we have a plane. Let's actually make this a little bit thinner. So let's go to modify panel, and you can change the parameters of it in here. So let's actually make it less wide. So let's just make it 5. Oh, sorry. Let's make that length is good, but the width, let's half that width. So 0.3. Great. Okay. So that's going to be the object that's going to affect our surface, but at the moment it's not doing anything. So how do we get there? Okay, so let's select our surface again. Go to modify list, and let's find volume select. Okay, so volume select. Okay, so in volume select, you want to make sure the vertex is on. This affects the vertex of each tile, so it's gonna it's gonna scale itself. We're gonna scale it in a second, but it's scaled to its vertex, so it's gonna be reduced inward or outward, but in this case inward. Okay, so make sure vertex is on. You can leave this second method for now. We'll touch on it later. And you want to touch on mesh object, and then click in none when we want to select something. So let's click none and then select the object, click the plane, and now it's appeared here, it's loaded. So that's pretty good. Everything else is pretty good, except over here we want to make sure that soft selection is on. So click the tick, and now you see it's affecting the tiles in a color. So if I move this, if I deselect it but I move this, then it's gonna affect this. But you can't see it in real time. You have to select the surface after you moved it. So let's just move it real quick, like so. And then select the surface. It's doing something, but it's quite dramatic. So let's change the fall off. So just grab the arrow and you just want to drag it down. And now it's less dramatic, so you can see the change. Let's make it smaller. Okay, so I want to move this in the middle. Cool. Okay, so if I select this now, you see the change. Let's increase it a little bit. Okay.